Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel once again. So today we are going to paint two different greeting cards with very simple techniques and methods. Even if you are a beginner, you can paint all these greeting cards very easily. I'm using this 300 GSM watercolor sheet. So let's start with the first one. So I want to create a rectangle kind of shape in my first sheet. You can use any shape, any size, or any kind of structure you like to draw for a particular greeting card. I want to keep it very simple. That's why I'm not doing anything fancy in here, and I'm using this size 6 round brush for both the greeting cards. So let's start with the first one. So I'm going to create some simple leaf kind of structure having one stroke techniques in it. So basically I'm pushing my brush a little bit, moving my brush towards left and right to create these kind of structure, and while pushing my brush I'm getting these kind of structure, and then when you release your brush slowly you will get one pointed end at the beginning and at the end. And likewise you can create all these leaf kind of structure throughout your rectangle shape. I'm not thinking too much about the direction of the leaves and all those things, but it's better to keep all the leaves in the different direction, and also make sure you have a rectangle shape. So do not disturb that particular structure and paint all these things with the help of pink color. Now I really want to use some other colors as well, but I want to give it some time to let it dry. So let it dry for some time, and then we can start with this particular greeting card later. So let me switch to the second one. So for the second one I'm creating a big rectangle covering the whole sheet, but I am also making sure the space around it should be similar. So for the first one the size is smaller, for the second one we are covering the whole area. Now around the boundary we are going to create some two stroke sleeves like this, having negative space in between. So I'm using this blue and green color. So I have mixed blue and green together to get something like this, and I'm creating two stroke sleeves this time and bigger in size. And let's create all these leaves in different direction throughout the border. So basically I'm going to repeat the same thing throughout the border. Again I'm using the same technique. I'm pushing my brush a little bit, and then I'm releasing slowly, and I'm moving my brush towards left and right to get defined shape. You can keep the direction of the leaves in a different angle, and that is what we can do throughout the border. So I think it's quite simple. You just need little bit of practice around one stroke techniques and all. And I have created a detailed video around how we can paint all these one stroke leaves and flowers, so you can refer to those videos if you want to and get some idea around all these one stroke techniques. Now let's move to this particular one. Again I'm repeating the same thing. I'm going to create one stroke structure or two stroke sleeves kind of pattern, but this time I'm using purple color. You can use whatever color you like to do. I want to keep one little simple and one little brighter with different shades of color in it. So that's why I'm using pink, purple, blue, those kind of color for this particular greeting card, but choice is yours. You can do anything, you can use any color. It's totally fine, totally up to you. Even you can use any shape, any size, or anything like that, like we are doing here. So I'm creating these small leaf kind of structure. This time I'm creating two stroke leaves and filling my area with the help of purple color. So based on the space that you have, you can create all these things. You can also do a little bit of overlapping because the previous colors have dried completely. So wait until it gets dried, and then you can start with the second color. Now come back to this particular greeting card again. So this time I'm going to use yellow and green color. So I have mixed little bit of green into the yellow color to get something like this. This time I'm creating one stroke leaves like we did for the first one, and I'm moving my brush towards left and right to get some pattern into my leaf. The direction of the leaves are different, and then I'm filling all these leaves as per my space that I have in between these bigger leaves. So likewise you can repeat these leaves around the border like we did for the first leaves. And so now you have understand what needs to be done. So I'm moving quickly. Do not overdo anything. So I think this much is enough. Now keep this one aside and let's move to the first one again. Now my purple color is also dried, so now I'm using blue color to create small leaves around it. So basically I really want to get some different colors into my greeting card, so that's why I'm doing it. If you want, you can keep only one color having different shades in it, that is also fine. So let's quickly move and create all these blue leaves into this sheet, and also make sure we can able to see the rectangle shape properly. So accordingly you need to add all these things, all these elements. So this particular one is almost done. I also want to add some green element, so I'm adding a little bit of green element in between wherever possible, but not doing too much. I don't want to overpower the green color in this particular greeting card, so I'm keeping it at distance. And also be mindful about the size of your pattern and shape of your pattern. So I think we are almost done with this particular one. And for this particular one, now I'm using dark shade of green, because until now we were using light colors, so I want little bit dark shades also. So I'm using dark green color this time and creating smaller leaves. Again, you can create all these leaves in different direction and fill the area according to your space. These are last minute greeting cards and very simple to paint. I'm also using little bit of yellow color in between. You can choose any color, whatever you like to. And we are done with these two greeting card basically. See, it's quite simple. Even if you have 5 minutes, you can paint something like this. Obviously little practice is needed, so I'm 100% sure you all can do this. Now you can write something in between, as September is here, so I'm writing hello September in both the greeting cards. You can define your placement, you can define your calligraphy structure pattern with the help of pencil first, and then you can trace everything with the help of pen or calligraphy pen or maybe brush pen. Whatever medium you have with you, you can try all those things. Just spend a lot of time keeping these things beautiful so that overall your greeting card looks great. You can also add some bold texture around your text. So these things you can do, totally up to you. If you are good in calligraphy, you can use calligraphy pen and write something good in here. You can write a big message, or you can use these greeting card for any occasion like birthdays, anniversary, etc. We are almost done with these two greeting cards, and for the second one I'm going to use brush pen just to expedite the process. Otherwise it will take too much time if you want to highlight things with the help of pen itself. But pen is also fine, even a ball pen is also fine, totally up to you. Whatever things are available with yourself, you can use those. So hope you have liked this video, and I'm hoping this video is simple, easy and helpful for you guys. Do let me know if you have any kind of feedback for me. You can also suggest some kind of videos which I can cover in upcoming videos. And thank you so much for watching my videos. See you guys in the next video.